I don't think that we're that far off. I personally don't. We have a lot of good players. We have a lot of good young ascending players. We have a really good quarterback. We have the right coach. I do think that we're very close. And hey, look, maybe that is some of the things that maybe that's one of the items that needs to be looked back on, is thinking that you are so close, and so then now you start changing some things because you only need this piece, you only need that piece, and you got to feel, and it's like, no, like, who's the best player to fit for what we're trying to do that has gotten us to have the expectations that we have as a football team right now. So again, we'll be looking at everything, but I do not think that this is a deep surgery overhaul. Like, I don't think that. But obviously there needs to be some adjustments made for.
Brad, I don't think you're that far off either. I do think you're headed in the wrong direction. From a 17-point meltdown in the NFC Championship to a 15-2 season and a first-round home loss to the Washington Commanders, I think you're headed in the wrong direction. To go 9-8 and miss the playoffs and come in last place, that is heading in the wrong direction. No, you are not one player off and going to shake up things. You are a coordinator off, 2 to 3 offensive linemen off. You didn't need a wide receiver. You didn't need a wide receiver and lose 2 to 3 picks for this wide receiver 3. You did not need that. You need help on the defensive middle. Our front 7 was 100% healthy and gave up over 220 yards to the Pittsburgh Steelers and gave up over 160 yards to the Rams. So now your run defense is declining. You have question marks with Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch, which is an issue. You lost a CB1, a legit CB1, who got 2 interceptions in the Denver New England game. The Denver-New England game, he got 2 interceptions. You lost him over a $1 million low ball and replaced him with DJ Reed, who's kind of a CB2. So you lost a legit CB1. Terrion Arnold may never pan into a CB1. Brian Branch is coming back off an Achilles injury, and Kirby Joseph may never be the same. And the front 7 was pedestrian at best, and you had nothing but average defenses in your entire tenure. So no, it's not one thing. It's not one player. You're not that far off, though, but it's not one player or a little bit of philosophy. It's a complete, the penchant for injured players must stop. You must start considering other things. Established players, shake it up a little bit. You don't have to go break the bank and make big splashes in free agency, but something you're doing is not working and we're headed in the wrong direction. That is an undisputed fact. But to this, Brad, I do say thank you. Thank you very much for for the ascension. Thank you for helping us, getting us a good team that we can all be proud of. However, you're going to have to be a little more humble and not arrogant to make this next step. Some people can get us to a certain point, but we need to get, what we're trying to do is get a Super Bowl, not just be a competitive playoff team on the bubble of making the playoffs year in and year out. We want to get a Super Bowl for the city of Detroit. It's the one championship that has eluded us in all sports. And if you're going to keep scratching yourself on the back for winning divisions and having a good team and the 2023 draft, we need you to take that next step. And you're going to have to do something different somewhere to take that next step. But thank you, Brad, for everything you've given us so far. Time to grow and evolve to take us to the next level.